It started out as the proverbial American dream, FinalStraw, which makes an environmentally friendly straw, raised nearly $2 million in crowdfunding, and it was even on Shark Tank. But the dream turned into a nightmare unfolding across the globe in China. Andrea has our story.
This is FinalStraw, the world's first collapsible, reusable, totally badass straw.
A totally badass idea. A straw designed to save the planet and set to make millions. Emma Cohen and co-founder Miles Pepper even pitched the idea on Shark Tank.
Not in my wildest dreams could I have ever thought that we would have done anything like that.
While attorneys worked to secure patents and trademarks for the invention, the team launched their idea on crowdfunding site Kickstarter.
We were just hoping and praying to sell enough straws that we wouldn't have to make them ourselves.
But the little straw went viral.
Within 48 hours of launching the Kickstarter, we raised over $200,000.
And it didn't take long before backers shelled out nearly $2 million in funding. But as the cash rolled in, backers weren't the only ones taking notice.
You can just, where'd it go?
It went here to factories in China who were ready to rip off her big idea.
It took us about 9 months to create the tooling, get the product ready to manufacture. They were able to do it in a matter of weeks.
She had no clue anything was brewing overseas until she spotted fakes for sale online at major retail sites and phony websites that even ripped off images of her dog Burrita.
These straws sold like crazy. All the time we get return requests to our customer service for fake products, and people think that they bought it on our website.
On the site Alibaba, we found plenty of listings for what looked like FinalStraw knockoffs. This factory saying, ready to ship to the United States for just dollars a straw. And the description looks familiar. Totally badass.
Totally badass straw.
We reached out to a woman listed as a contact for the factory, but she declined to speak with us. We sent a team from CNBC's Beijing bureau to Shenzhen, China. It's just outside of Hong Kong and where other companies are listed on Alibaba. The team discovered at least one was not at the address shown online. We tracked down a manager for another business advertising the straw online. He agreed to talk only by phone. He admits the idea for the straw that's being made at his factory came from a crowdfunding site online. Bruce Chin is a product designer in China and says even his own work has been ripped off by local factories.
Without the Chinese patent, you probably would be copycat.
We went to Kickstarter's headquarters in Brooklyn to see what advice they give new creators.
It depends on the product, but if you're coming to Kickstarter to raise funding, you probably want to have all of your protection in place before you launch. That is very important. Once you launch, your product is out there in the world.
We scheduled an interview with Alibaba, but the Chinese e-commerce site canceled just hours before and sent us a statement saying in part, protecting the IP of rights holders around the world is critical to our business. We remove any IP infringing listings, period. Rights holders can enforce their IP rights outside China, U.S. patent rights on our cross-border platforms. After we contacted the online retailer, Alibaba began helping FinalStraw, including removing fake listings.
I know that this has taken millions of dollars from our bottom line.
For Nightly Business Report, I'm Andrea Day.